Hello everyone, my name is Vixie, and welcome to Master Duel. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!, a lot of Master Duel in particular, and I've done a lot of different things like viewer duels, doing some ranked climbs, and playing a lot of the events. However, there is a little bit of an elephant in the room, which is the fact that I have not completed most, or really many, of the solo gates. So, since it is something that I should probably get around to doing, I figured I might as well bring you along for the ride. Let us get started. Alright, as you can see here, I have done all of the solo gates up to the Mystery of the Megalith, so I figured we might as well do this one together. So I don't actually know anything about the Megalith archetype, so let's read about it together. Megalith had the unique ability to call forth ritual monsters without using ritual spells. Oh, interesting. So is this kind of like, oh, what is that archetype called? Oh, Necros. Yes, the Necros archetype. The power of Megalith opened the door to new rituals. Can't wait. I do actually like the ritual summoning mechanic probably the most, but it is also probably one of the weakest because, you know, it's like you're required to have cards in your main deck as opposed to in your extra deck, so you don't really get a lot of flexibility with what you can and can't do with your ritual spells, but I'll be very curious to see how this goes. Let's go ahead and read the story together. Alright, we have a scenario appearance card, Megalith Hagith. Can be ritual summoned with a Megalith card. If it's ritual summoned, you can add one Megalith spell trap from your deck to your hand, so it's a spell trap searcher. During your main phase, you can activate this effect, ritual summon one ritual monster from your hand by tributing monsters from your hand or field, including the card on your field, whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster. You can only use this effect of Megalith Hagith once per turn. So, as the scenario told us, this is a ritual deck that can summon ritual monsters without using ritual spells. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, time to read The Mystery of the Megalith. In ancient times, many monumental stone structures were built. Stone circles and pyramids are some examples of this. However, in many other worlds, there are various types of colossal structures. Let's take a look at one of these, the grand stone structure known as the Megalith. The Megalith Ophiel is a white statue that resembles an angel. Her wavy hair hangs down to her shoulders and her eyes are closed in a gentle expression. What catches the eye most of all are the wings on her back, like those of an angel. Is she not just an angel? I don't know. Continue, game. Her radiant holiness inspires reverence and modesty in all who behold her, even. On the other hand is the Black Devil, Megalith Hagith. Okay, so this is a devil. A statue of a haggard devil, crouching with contorted limbs. Its face hides behind a mask. The only clue at its expression is a slightly exposed mouth. The thorns that are driven into the side of its body inspire dread in the beholder. I don't actually see thorns. Maybe they mean the spikes? The sculpture of two children, the white and black Megalith Och. They appear a lovely pair of twins. By the shape of their wings, the white sculpture appears to be an angel, while the black sculpture appears to be a demon. It is very lovely art. Gives me some cherub vibes. It is also noticeable that they wear contrasting facial expressions. I guess they're very similar with the closed eyes, but I guess the angel is smiling while the devil is frowning. The pedestals of the Megalith are comprised of an unknown material, not of natural stone. Their distinct features include a heptagonal decoration and a pattern imbued with mysticism. Heptagonal meaning 7 sides, I believe? What kind of power is hidden within these pedestals which emit a gentle light? I don't know. I wonder if it'll tell us. Alright, so that is our first scenario. So we get to learn about the Megalith, which is a giant structure, it seems, that has an angel, a devil, and an angel and devil child statue. Interesting. Alright, time to get into some duels. Learns the ins and out of the Megalith deck. Alright, so we can take a look at our opponent's deck. It looks like they are also playing the Megalith deck. That's how this usually works. Got the classic Senju of the Thousand Hands, and it looks like some additional ritual support, lots of ritual support, and then some archetypal stuff. Okay. And then our deck, I wonder, is actually not the same. We actually have a band card in terraforming, so our deck is clearly much more powerful than theirs. We even have some nightmare cards. We have 3 Nightmare Cerberus, 3 Nightmare Phoenix, and 3 Nightmare Unicorn. Very interesting. And then we have some Xyz monsters as well in Go 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 Goliath and Gallant Granite. Interesting. Alright, let's get started. Let's see how we play the Megalith deck. Alright, they're going to start us off as the second player. Oh, I recognize this field. I didn't realize, is this field associated with the Megaliths, I guess, then? All Megalith monsters are ritual monsters. Although they do not have their own dedicated ritual spells, each Megalith monster can be used to ritual summon other Megalith ritual monsters. In particular, level 8 Megalith monsters can perform ritual summons when discarded from the hand to open up a range of plays. Interesting. So, as a cost, you have to discard. Okay. And when they are ritual summoned to the field via other card effects, you'll gain access to high attack, high defense, and other amazing effects that will push you further ahead in your duel. Alright. So let's see here. They're just going to pass the turn to us. I'm alright with that. 1 card in hand. You've drawn Megalith Phalig. Activate Megalith Phalig's effect and ritual summon Megalith Eritron. Alright. So, we can discard this to ritual summon a Megalith monster by tributing monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed its level. Okay. And then what is this effect? So when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, quick effect, you can place 1 ritual monster from your graveyard on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, negate that activation, and if you do, destroy it. And then you can only use that once per turn. Okay, so I see how this works. So we're gonna activate this to discard to get this, and then we can negate something by putting this on the bottom of our deck. Nice. Okay. So activate the effect of Phalig to discard Phalig to special summon an Eritron and use another Eritron. So we actually have 2 negates, but I believe this is once per turn, right? Yes. So once per turn negate, never a bad thing. Better than Baron. Megalith Eritron is a powerful monster that can negate opponents' effects that target the cards on your field. Oh, they have to be targeted. Ah, they do have to be targeted. Okay, so it's not a full negate. So maybe not better than Baron. But very interesting. And they have exactly 2,000 life points, so we'll be able to defeat them here. Alright. Pretty simple so far, but this is obviously the first tutorial, so this should be pretty much a walk in the park. Alright, let's continue with the next one. So we get another duel. Orb Wind. Alright, so that was a practice. Now we get to the actual duel. So, this is the one where we don't really get a tutorial, so we kind of just have to figure it out on our own. So let me go ahead and read this. If a level 8 Megalith monster such as Megalith Eritron is ritual summon, it will have an instant negative impact. Let the number of cards... Oh, against my opponent? Negative for my opponent? That's very strangely worded. Let the number of cards in your opponent's hand and field inform the effect you're aiming for when ritual summoning. If you add a level 8 Megalith to your hand with the effect of Send You the 1,000 Hands and special summon a level 4 Megalith with ritual foregone, you can ritual summon without discarding the level 8 Megalith in your hand. Okay. I think I understand. Let's go ahead and get into it, see what we can't figure out here. Alright, alright. Here we go. Okay, so we don't have Send You of the 1,000 Hands, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and read the cards that we do have. So we only have 1 card that we can activate. We have Megalith Fool. So whenever it's ritual summoned, you can target a ritual monster in your graveyard. This card's level becomes that level, and you can add it to your hand. So it recurs something from the graveyard and also becomes that level. And then as a quick effect, during the main phase, you can ritual summon 1 Megalith ritual monster. Okay, so you get the ritual summon. So this is Hagith, which we read at the beginning. So it's a spell trap searcher. And you can ritual summon it. Ritual summon? Oh no, you can ritual summon with it. So, all right. So both of these have to be ritual summoned, or can ritual summon from the battlefield, but they can't actually ritual summon from your hand. Okay, noted. So then we have a quick play spell that we can't activate. Target one of your machine or rock monsters that is banished. It cannot be normal summoned or set, and special summon it. So that's interesting. So we get to recur something from our banish pile. So these are rocks, I guess, then. And then we have a Megalith unformed. So this will let us ritual summon. So I guess probably what we want to do is we could ritual summon on our opponent's turn, set this, and then ritual summon. Or actually, we can't ritual summon this one because I don't have 4 levels here, so I can only ritual summon full here. And then interesting. So I guess I will just set this and pass, and then on my opponent's turn, whenever they decide to do something, I will activate the effect of this rituals card. So they're going to use Preparation of Rites. They're going to get their own copy of Hagith. And maybe I should have actually... Probably should have set Magnet Reverse now that I think about it, but that's okay. Because I don't actually think we have anything to banish. We don't have any way to banish anything, so maybe that doesn't actually matter. So they're going to ritual summon... What are they ritual summoning? Their own copy of Hagith? No, Ophiel. Okay. So this gets a monster. So Hagith is the spell trap searcher, while Ophiel is the monster searcher. Alright, good to know. So they get a copy of Phalig, which is one of the boss monsters, and now they can ritual summon into that. Scary. Okay. So what does this do? It is just a beat stick with 2500 attack that gets 300 attack for each ritual monster in your graveyard. Okay. So, I guess then we should probably ritual summon ourselves just to get a blocker on the field, so we can special summon... Oh, this comes from the deck! Oh, interesting. I did not realize this came from the deck. Did you know that if you read a card, it'll explain a card? Wow, fun fact. So this special summons in defense. And I don't actually get... So if it's ritual summon, I can target something in my graveyard. All this really does is this will bring this back to my hand, which certainly does not hurt. So I won't do that. But then what I can do is I can get Hagith out, because now I can, oh, is there something else I can... Wait. Oh. I can get something big here. So, they have 3 ritual monsters, so I actually will not have a bigger one. So what does Airtron do here? Oh, right, it's the negate. Ah, I can destroy with this one. Alright, that sounds good to me. So I'm going to head and ritual summon... I didn't read the card name. Ritual summon... Bethor. And then I will get to destroy their Phalig. Very nice. And then they set one and end. That is always a good feeling. Although in retrospect, I probably should have special summoned that in defense position, but it doesn't really matter. So... I can then... Oh, it is from Banish or Graveyard. Oh, interesting. So, I can bring... I don't think there's any level 6s. Because if there is a level 6, then what I could do is I could bring back Full, which will then become a level 4 with Hagith. Right? Maybe we do this anyways. Because actually... Okay, let me do this. So we will target the Full. Not going to do it twice. Then we're going to special summon Full. And then I can ritual summon something from my hand or deck. I have stuff in the extra deck as well. I don't know if I'm worried about their set card. Maybe I should be. So, is this not once per turn? It is not once per turn. Okay, interesting. So, let me try this. I will bring out my own copy of Phalig. Alright, and then I can do this again. To bring out Bethor again. And then I can set this card. I could go into Unicorn here. Or I could just attack for 46. What does this track do? Oh, you can double something in your graveyard. Okay. So... I could go into Phoenix here, spin back their back row, and then boost my monster even more? Why don't we do that? It's always good to get rid of back row if you can. And this will, yeah, like I said, this will boost my monster as well. And I'll boost it even more, because if I discard this... Even more attack, and we get to destroy their spell trap, which is another version of Megalith promotion. This is not lethal, but it is quite a lot of damage, so we will take that. Go ahead and attack them for 6,800. Alright, I feel pretty good about that turn. Go ahead and pass the turn to them, and see what they do with their 1,200 life points. I will say, I've never seen this deck before, never seen this archetype before. It seems interesting, although I imagine if I've never seen it before, it can't be that powerful, right? So I don't have anything really to do with the trap card right now. They go into Auk, which just lets you discard to draw, and then you can special summon with it, which they're not going to do. So we win here. Let me just draw my card for turn. Interesting, we have a little floodgate. Okay. So then I will just attack and win. Not too shabby, I will say. Pretty satisfying deck to play. I think I picked it up pretty quickly. Yeah, that is the first solo duel done. I will also go back and make sure to play these with one of my own personal decks. But let's go ahead and achieve our goal here. So we get 3 copies of Phalanx. Nice. And a little bit more story, so sit back and relax as I read you some more about the Megalith. The pedestals of the Megalith may act as a door to another world, or a stake connecting another creature. Appearing from the pedestal of Megalith Ophiel, Megalith Phalanx boasts 2 pairs of wings. A far cry from the gentle Ophiel, this ferocious angel is adorned with a helmet and a shield wielding a spear, kind of like Athena. Appearing from the pedestal of Megalith Hagith, the great devil Megalith Bethor has 4 wings. It is a devil of formidable build with glaring golden horns. From the pedestal of Megalith Auk blazes the many-headed dragon Megalith Eritron. Okay, so we learned about the first 3 cards, and then they have alternate forms, which are the level 8s here. Gotcha. Its momentum threatens to flatten the earth and to swallow all. It can be said all these comprise but one form of the power born from the Megalith. But that is not all. Oh, what pretty colors. The Megalith had the power to create a kind of force field even after destroyed. How were they made, and what is the true identity of their hidden power? The Megalith are entities shrouded in great mystery. The key to solving this mystery may be a truth that emerges from beyond the Megalith themselves. Very interesting. Alright, so that is that. Why don't we go ahead and attempt to... Oh, and we found a new card pack. Love that. I don't want to go this way right now. Why don't we go ahead and swap and do a quick duel. I could use my Toy Dark Magician deck. What other decks do I have available right now? This will probably be the best one because it is the deck I know the best. So let's go ahead and go with our Toy Dark Magician deck to hopefully quickly beat this deck. See how we do. Now, I am still learning this deck as of the recording of this video, so if I make a couple misplays, please forgive me. Okay, so they have their preparation of rites. They get Hagith here. Interesting. Can they go into the... Oh. That is an awkward turn. I have maybe more confidence than I should. Okay, so I have Toy Box in hand. I'm going to activate Toy Box. I'm going to go ahead and grab a Toy Soldier and a Toy Tank from my deck. Set both of those. I have Magician Souls in hand as well. So, what I can do here is I can draw 2, send these. So let me go ahead and special summon Magician Souls. Discard a Dark Magician. Or send a Dark Magician to the graveyard, rather. Special summon this in defense position. And I'm going to go ahead and activate the effect to send both of these toys to the graveyard, which will then activate their effects. Let me draw 2, and then special summon these back. And I actually just drew a fantastic card in Magician's Rod, which will very easily let me get into probably lethal at this point. Let me do the math. So let me special summon these both. I will get to add another Toy Box to hand. I also have Preparation of Rites myself, so I'm going to grab my Illusion of Chaos here. Nice. Okay, and then I can send back a Soul Servant because I don't... Oh, actually, I don't have to send back yet because I haven't searched. So let me think here. I'm going to go ahead and go into Rod. With Rod, I'm going to grab probably Secrets of Dark Magic here because I imagine I'm probably going to get to lethal. So then with this, let me go into, so I do have a Phoenix, so I can go into Phoenix and I can send whatever this is back, which I might end up doing just to be on the safe side. So let's do that first. We're gonna use both the toys. Go here, into Nightmare Phoenix, and then discard. I'm gonna discard the Toy Soldier. It's not really doing anything in our hand right now. So we're gonna go ahead and destroy the spell, or trap. It was a trap. It does nothing. I guess they could have special summoned. Oh no, they don't actually have Megalith in Graveyard. Never mind. Okay. And then here I can either go into another link. I'll have Illusion of Chaos. So what link? I can go into Access Code Talker here, actually. This should be lethal. So I'm gonna go into Access Code Talker here. There. I have a Link Monster Engrave, which is Nightmare Phoenix. Give it 4,300 attack, and then I can go into Master of Chaos here, which is probably one of my favorite fusion monsters in this deck. Send both the Dark Magician and Illusion of Chaos to the grave. Special summon Master of Chaos. Activate its effect. Special summon Dark Magician from the graveyard. Alright, and we have just enough for lethal here. Can I get the special animation off? I think I can. So we'll attack with Access Code first, then with Master of Chaos, and then to finish it off, we will attack with the one, the only Dark Magician. And we get our special finisher animation. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so that is the entire first half of the solo mode done. Nice, nice. Okay, so now I need to unlock the second part, and we got some spells here. I do have enough to unlock this. Nice. So we have 2 more duels. Alright, so let's see what my opponent's deck is. So it looks like they are playing the deck that I was playing in the first duel. And I am playing... Oh. Shuret. Oh, this is Necroz. There's a Necroz card in here. Okay. A deck that combines Megaliths and Necroz. This deck is unique because ritual monsters of both archetypes can activate from the hand and have powerful effects that activate on the field to push you onwards to victory. So I was actually correct at the beginning when I compared Megalith to Necroz. It is interesting because I know Necroz was like at a really high point in the TCG at some point where it was like the deck to beat. So the fact that there's a deck with a similar summoning mechanic, I suppose, that didn't get as far is pretty interesting. But it makes sense that you would combine them. Also note that Megalith Bethor and Megalith Phalig grow stronger with each ritual monster sent to the graveyard. I didn't know Bethor did as well. Oh, yeah, ha, I see what they're saying. It's more strong, or it's stronger because you get the ability to negate things. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Alright. When Shino Baron Peacock or Shino Baroness Peacock are ritual summoned, multiple cards out of your field will be returned to your hand or deck, making it difficult to rebuild your front line. Pay attention to the timing of Megalith Oak, which has the effect of ritual summoning on your opponent's turn. Alright. Let's see if we can do this first try. Sometimes I do struggle with these. But we'll see. Alright. So, reading the card explains the card. So they're gonna do Pot of Extravagance things. So we have 2 Necroz ritual spells in hand. A Necroz monster, Hagith, and Bethor. So, we have 2 cards we can immediately activate. So Shuret is a level 3 water warrior. If you ritual summon exactly 1 Necroz monster with a ritual effect that requires use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire requirement. Interesting. If this card is distributed by a card effect, you can add 1 warrior Necroz ritual monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Shuret charges of Necroz once per turn. Okay. So it is a level 3. You can't use any of these ritual spells. Okay, so this can't ritual summon from your hand. Okay, and this one is, I assume, also from your hand. Yes. Use to ritual summon any number of Necros ritual monsters. Interesting. Okay, so normal summon this. It doesn't have an effect on field, so I will go ahead and activate the effect of Unformed. So I guess I'll send out Awk, which is a little awkward. And maybe I shouldn't have gone into the Shuret here. Okay. I guess I can discard. So this is from my hand, so I don't want to discard this. I will discard. This doesn't do anything in my graveyard. I will discard this ritual spell. I can go into a nightmare card here. I think I will just set this and attack for 300 because I made a little bit of an oopsie. And let my opponent take their next turn. So I have actually 2 ways to ritual summon on their turn. This one I can ritual summon from the deck. They're going to use another Pot of Extravagance. Who needs an extra deck, am I right? Okay, Doki Doki. So they can special summon with that. They're going to end their main phase here. So, I guess I can go use Awk to go into Hagith here. So, special summon Hagith. Get to search a spell trap from the Megalith archetype. And which one do I want here? I guess I get... this will special summon, so that's always good. So they're going to attack here. Oh, I can only ritual summon... Oh. Another bit of an oopsie. For some reason I thought I could have gone into a higher level monster there, but... I guess, so... I can only do this during the main phase. This will become level 8. I will take 200 here. They're going to special summon something during that, so I can activate this. So to get a ritual off here, I can go into Bethor. Or I can go into Aratron. Or Phalig. How many ritual monsters do I have in my deck? Or in my graveyard? I have 2, about to be 3. Phalig isn't that here. But I can also just destroy a bunch of things here, so why don't I do that? I'm going to send full. Go into Bethor here. Probably should have done this in defense position. So they're going to special summon something, and I get to destroy everything. 1, 2, 3. And they get to do nothing. Very nice. Okay. My own Pot of Extravagance. Definitely don't mind that. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate our own Pot of Extravagance. I guess we'll banish 6. Draw 2. Nice. Okay, so we have a Necroz. So let's shuffle stuff back into the deck. This will special summon... I almost wish I had gone into Phalig here, because I probably would have been able to go into Lethal. So I do wonder what I can get here. Is there a nice level 8? Looks like this one will do. So I'm going to go ahead and use this effect to special summon this one. Oh, right, that could be used as everything. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, and then this, I can go into Ophiel here. Not really necessary, so I guess I will just... I'll just attack here. And then whenever they attempt to attack, I can banish a Necroz from my graveyard to negate the attack. So that should keep me pretty safe, hopefully. Alright. They only have 3,300 attack left. So they're going to ritual summon using Phalig. Let's see what they do here. They go into Hagith. Interesting, so they're going to search a spell trap. They're going to find the field spell. Okay. And then they're going to ritual summon themselves again. They go into Peacock. Okay. So, they're going to return up to 3 monsters we control. And special summon 1 level 4 or lower spirit monster. So, this is interesting because I can return something to my hand here. Or... Interesting. I wonder if this works. So I'm going to special summon the Auk. So let's target all 3. Ah. So that didn't work. Okay. I was wondering if I could special summon, but I forgot that since I was doing this in response, I wasn't going to be able to special summon. Oh! Oh, this is a hand effect. Okay. So I can negate the attack and end the battle phase. So then they get 2 Shinobird tokens. And they don't do anything with. Okay, interesting. And then we have Necroz of Trishula here. Okay, so... What do we have in our graveyard? Get a Necroz to hand. I'm going to use Bethor to special summon Bethor. Send Trishula here. And then I can send... or destroy all these. 1, 2, 3. And then... Okay, so they get something back. I will special summon... I guess... Hagith. So get Hagith back. I get a spell trap. They get that back to hand. I can destroy all that. And then I can ritual summon 16 plus... That is not quite lethal. That is 3,100. Okay. So I will go into Ophiel. There. Let me get a Megalith. Oh wait, maybe I can actually do something here. So... Go here? Into Phalig? Can't go into Phalig. Okay. Right, because I have to have another Megalith. Alright, we are 200 off. Let's see what they can't do here. There probably was a line that I missed. But I'm not here to play super optimally. I'm just here to learn the deck. So they're going to activate that. Do I have... Oh, I should, then. I should have... The one that lets me summon... Yes. Oh, I don't get that very often. So they're going to ritual summon with Aratron. That is fine. Aratron... Oh, so they go into Ophiel. Sure. I will get back full. So they get a Megalith. Full. Can go into my own Phalig here, right? Or Aratron. Let's go into Phalig. Alright, so we use the Phalig in hand to special summon Phalig from my deck. This will boost our monsters quite a bit, because I have a lot of virtual monsters in my graveyard. So they grab Aratron. And they can't do anything, so we just simply win this game. Alright, let me draw. Alright, it doesn't really even matter what we draw. I'm not even going to bother going into anything else. Let's just attack. and win. Alright, very nice, very nice. Again, probably not the most optimally played, but I was able to defeat them, and that's all that matters, and it was the first try. Alright, we have another duel that we can do with my own deck, so let's play one more with our Toy Dark Magician deck. Hopefully this goes as smoothly as the first time, and then after that we only have one more duel in this gate, and we will be done with the Megalith gate. Feels good to finally get around to doing these gates. I hope you're enjoying this as well. I'm sure most of you have probably already seen these gates before, but I haven't, actually. So I'm excited to experience them myself. So I can go into Rod here. With Rod I will get Circle. And then I can activate Illusion of Chaos here to grab Magician's Souls? Yes, I'll get a Magician's Souls here. Send back a Toy Soldier because I don't need to. And then activate the effect of Magical Circle. We don't get Timaeus here because unfortunately he is not a Dark Magician. He just mentions Dark Magician by name. Set an Imperm, Special Summon Artemis, and pass. Next turn I can go into a Dark Magician and I can banish something. I also have Imperm set. So if they do something here, so they're gonna terraform me. That's fine. They get their Megalith portal. Activate the portal. Discard Phaleg to special summon Hawk. Sure. They can target the Phaleg to get back. Draw one, discard one. Just some good card advantage. Always nice. So they discard Foolish Burial. I guess Foolish does make sense in this deck. Alright, so they're gonna go to battle. It is gonna look a little weird here. I am actually going to negate this. So then I can activate the effect of Rod to sacrifice the Artemis, so I get Rod back to hand. I will take 1,000 here, but that's really not a big deal. Okay, so then on my turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate... I think first things first, I'm going to activate Magician's Souls to special summon a Dark Magician. So send Dark Magician to the graveyard, special summon Dark Magician from the graveyard, use the effect of Dark Magical Circle to banish their monster, because this can ritual summon. If they're smart, nope, they aren't. They could have done something in response, but they didn't. So activate Rod here, grabbing a Secrets of Dark Magic. So I could also activate Illusion of Chaos here, grab Soul Servant. Oh no, right, I can't. I guess here then I can grab Timaeus. I'm gonna send back Toy Soldier. Okay, so then I can send... Alright, let me think. I think I can get lethal here. So I attack with Rod. Attack with Dark Magician. And then, in battle, activate Secrets of Dark Magic to special summon a Master of Chaos. So I send Illusion of Chaos and the Dark Magician. Get Master of Chaos out. And then Master of Chaos will special summon a Dark Magician from our graveyard. And then we get our cool finisher animation once again. So attack with the Master of Chaos. Attack with Dark Magician. And there it is. One more win under our belt. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So now we just have one more duel, one with the loner deck and one with our own, and we'll be done with the Megalith gate. Alright. And we get some Legacy Pack tickets. Very nice. Alright, one more duel for us to do. Once with the loner deck, one with my own deck. It looks like we are being warned about something called Fossil Fusion. Let's go check out what Fossil Fusion is really quick. So it looks like this here. Fusion summon one Fossil Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it from any graveyard. If you banish monsters from both graveyards, neither player can target that special summon monster with monster effects. Okay. That is dangerous. If a face-up fossil fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card from the graveyard to your hand. So it recurs itself, and it banishes from both graveyards. Okay, this is pretty crazy. So I'm used to a lot of fusion archetypes. I play a lot of Fluffles, for example. And, you know, Fright for Fusion lets you banish from your own graveyard, but the fact that you can banish from your opponent's graveyard, and then it also protects the fusion summoned monster, that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. So it's specifically warned about Fossil Warrior Skull King. So when they fusion someone with this, if they use something from both of our graveyards, then it can't be targeted. Okay, so that is quite dangerous. It's really just a beat stick, though. It's a beat stick, and you can also special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Looks like there's a couple other Fossil Warriors in here. Does this do... So, piercing damage, piercing damage. This can also attack a second time. And then it can be banished to destroy something. To attack... Okay, so we just have to be really careful with our life points here, because they have the ability to really do a lot of damage. So let's try our best. This might be kind of difficult, so I'm going to try and slow down a little bit. Make sure I really read my cards. Do what Yu-Gi-Oh! Players never do, which is read their own cards. Alright, let's see what we have in hand. We have a banned card in hand. We have 2 Adamantipator Crystals. We have a Phalig. They're going to set one, pass. I do like to see that. I don't think their deck runs Mirror Force. Okay, so we actually have a couple things to do here. I'm going to start off with Terraforming. Even though we already have Portal in hand, we might as well thin our deck a little bit. So what does the Adamantipator field spell even do? Once per turn during your main phase, you can take up to 5 from your deck and place them on top of your deck in any order. Okay, so that's interesting. I probably don't want to do that here, though. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. So the unfortunate thing is to special or to ritual something here, I would have to discard Phalig. But I guess that's really all I can do anyways. So let's discard Phalig, special summon Hagith, send either of these, it doesn't really matter. And he has 2600 defense, so we're going to summon him in defense position. Activate this to get this back to hand, and then I can get a spell as well. So the best spell for me to get here, exactly twice its level. Okay, so I think we can actually go into Phalig here, right? I believe so. So then this as well. I can ritual summon with this. Okay, so let's do this. Summon Phalig using Hagith's effect. Have this set, and then as a backup. And then I can activate this. I'm not going to. Ooh. They're going to ritual summon as a quick effect into full. That is fine. I will just attack into this. Oh, that's right! I forget that the field spell affects both opponents. They're gonna ritual summon again. Into Ak. We'll let them ritual summon again, right? Okay. Very odd turn. Let's see what they do. So they're gonna ritual summon. I can ritual summon in response. I go into another full into full. And then I can target something in my graveyard. I guess I can get Hagith back here. Bring that back. This does debuff my Phalig, but I am able to go into Hagith next turn. Okay, so they're... Okay, what are they doing here? Oh. Interesting. I could actually activate the effect, the second effect, to make it so they can't attack over Phalig here. Whose total levels from your hand or field? Hold on a second. Does this mean I can go into Bethor here? No, it does not. Okay. So... which one has it as a quick effect? This one does. Okay. Oh, and that boosted anyway, so that, no matter what we did there, we could save ourselves. So... oh, I didn't actually need to do this today. Because, yeah, it debuffs that again. But then it's not destroyed. Huh, it's quite the back and forth there, wasn't it? So we can go into Megalith here. I guess that doesn't hurt. Can also go into Bethor. But I think I'm gonna go into... could also go into Auk. Let's go into Auk, actually. Tribute the Megalith. Grab this here. And then we get this to draw one card and discard one. So I can boost even more if I discard Megalith here. And then I can also go into Ophiel, which will add another one to hand. Sure, why not? Let's do this. Boost us even more. And then we can add one to hand. Let's go ahead and grab Bethor. Yes. Alright. I think if I play my cards right, I might be able to find a line here. But maybe not. Let's just attack over. And then hope that they don't do anything too crazy next turn. Nothing to set. Pass. Okay. If they have one card in hand, they're gonna have two cards in hand. What can they do? Nothing. I love to see that. Okay. We might actually have this in the bag now. Another Bethor. That means I can special summon Bethor using Bethor. I do love to see that. Oh. Gosh, I always forget that. That was a misplay. But we get, oh wait, we get Phalanx back. Okay, hold on. And then I can destroy their field. Alright. Okay, maybe not on display. So I get Phalanx back. Okay. Still pretty bad for me, though. Definitely don't need to go into Transinator here. So we're just gonna attack. Attack. And then, again, hope that they don't draw anything too crazy. We're only 1,600 life points away. That is a great sign. Okay. I scuffed it a little bit, but I think we can make it through. We drew the Mirror Force. Let's not even attempt. Let's just go straight for lethal. And we did it. My goodness. That was a tough one. That really had the potential to brick, but we managed to do it. Thank goodness. Now we just have to do it once more, and we've completely beaten the Megalith Gate. And I will feel quite accomplished. Alright, now I just gotta do it with my deck that I know pretty well. I should theoretically be able to do this. I just gotta focus up and remember that if they use Fossil Fusion using cards from my own graveyard, I will not be able to target it. Okay. So, let's see here. I am first. I have Rod here, so I'm going to activate Rod to get Circle. And then when I play the Circle, I'm going to chain my Soul Servant here. So then I can guarantee I get a card I need. The card I need here is... oh... I guess... so I can only get a Dark Magician or a spell trap that mentions Dark Magician. So I don't have a Dark Magician in hand yet. And there isn't really a way for me to get him, so probably just want Magician's Salvation here. Yeah, so this is kind of a difficult spot with my deck, where if I don't have Dark Magician in hand, I struggle a little bit. So hopefully I will be able to get around that. I'm gonna set the Eternal Soul from deck. Do I want to cycle the Rod here? I don't know that I do. Because I don't have a Dark Magician in grave, I don't want to risk losing my Eternal Soul, I'm just going to leave like this. And see what they do. So, I have only Soul Servant in grave, I don't have a monster, they're gonna go into Doki Doki. Sure. Ritual Summon by discarding, that will negate it, won't it? I believe that negates, so I can deal with that. So now they can't Ritual Summon, correct? Looks like... Yes, okay, good. Called by is a good card, I've heard. So now they're going to Special Summon something. I can actually Ash that. I mean, having interrupts is definitely really good. Probably why I struggled so much with the Loner deck. So now they just can't do anything. Fantastic. Okay, so I was able to protect myself, protect my board. Now, the beer is not really going to do much for us here. So... I mean, it might look a little strange, but I might actually just go in... Oh, that's right! I forgot. Whenever I normal summon Toy Soldier, I actually get Toy Box here. So then I can actually get into something pretty big. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, use this effect to set these two to my back row. I can't special summon them this turn because I don't have a way to get rid of them. Magician's Souls will be really nice here, but fortunately, that is somewhere else in the deck. I'm not going to activate the effect of Eternal Soul here. No reason to, I don't have that position in grave. And then we're just gonna attack. Main phase 2. They don't have any darks in graveyard, so there's no reason for me to go into dark. Nightmare Phoenix doesn't really help me here, and Masquerena doesn't help me either because I don't have anything to link into. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass. I have Nibiru in hand. I don't know if they're going to get to 5 special summons. I don't know if they can, but we will see. The bot is thinking. Alright, so they're going to Ritual Summon using Bethor going into Ophiel. Okay, that's not that scary. So then they're going to add 1 to hand. They get Phalig, which is kind of scary. And then they... do they have the levels? Okay, they don't. So they're just going to attack over. And then I guess we just destroy with Toy Box. We're going to send Toy Tank. And then we can special summon Toy Tank back. Maybe the better one would actually been a second Toy Soldier here to special summon, because I don't exactly... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was going to say I don't have the monster to special summon from grave. Actually, technically I do. So I currently have 3100 attack on the field. So if I change this to attack position, if I pop this Toy Soldier here, just Toy Soldier, bring Toy Soldier back. That is 5600. That is lethal. I didn't even need Dark Magician at all. Alright, well, no reason to waste any time. Let's just immediately go for lethal. Alright. 2 more. And... oh! That is just how you do it. Alright. And that is the Megalith solo gate completed to its entirety. Interesting archetype. I like it, but I don't know if I would ever play it. Rituals are really fun, really cool, but I don't know. They break really bad. But that was really fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you would like to see some more solo gates. I'm probably going to be doing some more either way, but if you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, make sure to leave a comment down below. And yeah, Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I love you all. And goodbye.